Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to teach you Pinan Sandan. All right. In Japanese, I believe it's called Pinan. Right? So Pinan Sandan, or in America, if we have thick accent, we can pronounce it. It's called Pinan Sandan. But anyway, I'm going to teach you how to do the kata as well as the applications. Okay. This is Matsubayashi's version, so it's going to be kind of different from other version, Matsumura or Shirokan, or all of that. But at the end of the day, the application itself is going to be the same. My purpose is to teach you how to use your body. And in my previous videos where I talked about using the lines and the lats, try to incorporate that in order to understand your body. And so when you do kata, you will appreciate the things that I had mentioned, and you're gonna appreciate how your body moves as well. Okay, so I'm going to do Pinan Sandan. Okay, I'm gonna do it in a slow version. And if you had watched my videos here, I talked about the line and the lats. Okay, so I'm gonna incorporate that. You're not going to see from me of bringing my my fist back in order to throw the techniques, right? This is different, even though we are following the Matsubayashi Shorin Ryu version of the kata. But at the end of the day, really, it doesn't matter what style you learn, because my emphasis is to understand body mechanics. And if you can understand and utilize my body mechanics into the style that you are training right now, I guarantee you that you're gonna gain so much more power, right? And the power is not from your body. The power is from leveraging your body, understanding how to move, okay? So here goes the slow version, Pinan Sandan, Yoi, Ichi. You see how I go straight out the line, out. Ni, see how it goes straight out the line, out. Sun, back, see, straight out the line, out. Hey, Chi, straight out the line, go, grab, thrust, Roku. All right, Sun, punch, Chi, pull, Ai, block, back fist, Ichi, block, back fist, go, block, back fist, punching, and turn, throw, Ichi, and now, okay. So now, faster version. And also previously when I did slow, I did not do slow because for the sake of doing slow. Even though slowing, I talk about how my legs are still grabbing the floor and how my hands and body is still engaged, right? So even though it looks soft, but it goes hard, that impact is still hard, okay? So does it mean that when you do slow, you should be tense? No. When you do slow, you should learn how to engage your lats, okay? And that's the video that I had over here. Okay, now faster version, Yoi, Ichi, Ai, 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 so, Ai, 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 so, Ai. Okay. Also, you notice in most of my videos, I don't like to wear gis. Part of the reason is because too much work to wear gis, and also I want you to notice how my body moves. Sometimes wearing a gi with all the snap and stuff like that, and you're gonna focus on the snap more than the techniques, okay? And plus, I don't have to show off my gis or my belt, right? I'm gonna have a video, I'm gonna talk about that stuff too, but that's another day for that, okay? All right, so here goes the applications for Pinan Sandan, okay? And the applications that you're gonna see from me, it's gonna be different from your dojo, okay? If you had watched my previous videos, I talked about there are no secrets in these applications, okay? If you have any teachers who tells you that, these are secret moves and stuff like that, look, yeah, it's time for us to stop saying that, right? If you are creative, you can come up with any moves you want, right? The most important thing is come up with moves that are practical, right? If these moves are not practical, even those are secrets, I still don't even want learn and explore those secrets, okay? Because at the end of the day, you want to train something that you invest so much time and energy in, you want to make sure that it works, okay? If these secret moves doesn't work, I couldn't care less about the secret, okay? So here goes the first move in Pinan Sandan. You get chest block, right? Remember, chest block is not this way, it's chest block out. Everything you gotta go to the line and out to the face. Chest block and followed by double, okay? So I'm gonna do slow with Hui. So if fighting my opponent, right, here, so let's say send the other side, if he's gonna punch this side, right? So he punches this side, see how I go straight to the face? So in my other videos, I talk about as he punch, I just go straight to his face. I don't do this, I don't do this. Every time when I do this here, what does it mean again? It means I already know what he's doing, okay? But when I do this here, I don't know what he's doing. All I saw is motion coming out from his shoulder, so I just attack and punch him instead, okay? But it just so happened that this punch is also a block, right? So we brought it up before during our discussion, it's just a block, just a strike, okay? So anyway, from here, first move here, and followed by second one, is either we do this, grab, bum, right here, bum, or we do this, break. Whatever you like. One or one, right? And then right here, then followed by the second one is this, isn't it? So we go one, step out, two, right? So we go one, bum, two, okay? Let's go, hey, bum, two, okay? So that's the first move in Pinan Sandan, one, pum, pum, okay? So again, he punches, you out, first move, go bum or bum, and then followed by out, okay? Also, keep in mind that when you do stuff like this here, when you hit him here already, your opponent's already caved. He's already caved, then you follow with that, right? So don't think like, oh, you know what, if I do this here, he's gonna be able to hit me back. Of course, he's gonna hit you back only if you did not hit him, okay? So think about this, and let me know in the comments below what you think, and how do you want me to expand on it, okay? Because I'm going to have additional videos for people who are gonna subscribe to my monthly videos, and I'm gonna expand more, okay? So that's the first move, and then same thing on this side, right? This side we do the same thing, right? So he's punching one, here, and then back, okay? Here and back, okay? Now, I have also explained in my other videos as well. So let's say if we're this way here, if you punch on this side, I go this way, right? I go this way and I go 1, 2. But what happens if he punches the other side? What happens if he decides to punch that hand? Am I going to change? No, right? In my previous video, if you already commit and you're standing in this position here, right leading, right? Whether he punches that side and you go up, or he punches the other side, same, because you already commit. But now you got to start thinking. You got to start thinking. If you're already on this side here, do you want to do the same move? Do like that or like that? Because now you are inside. If you follow up here, he follow up with that. So think about it, okay? So even though we are practicing these applications in the left and the right, just be cognizant of how do you extrapolate these moves. Okay, so if I'm on this side here and he's punching here, I'm blocking here, I wanna get out of the way, right? I wanna get out of the way as he punches here. I know I'm already inside. I get out of the way by doing this, right? So let's say this angle here, so camera can see. So I'm blocked here. I know I'm inside, so I get out of the way by doing this. See, same move, isn't it? But by doing this here, see, I break his arm, right? I break his arm. And then I follow by with whatever bump on the side, okay? So you see how I did that? Depending where he hits. So you've been practicing Pinan Sandan for years and years until your black belt shredded into pieces and stuff like that. So now the kata is ingrained in your head already. So it's all about how you put into make it practical, right? So again, if you punch the other side, we go one, break, right? And then boom, two. Or he punches the other side, then if we here, remember you're inside, then we step out, break, and then bam, okay? So that's the first two kata. Next one is, so from here, boom, 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 here chest block, isn't it? Chest block, thrust. Very simple, right? So let's say he's over here, chest block, thrust. So same thing, right? Fighting stance here, he punched, to see how I go straight, right? So bum, in, right? I go bump in, face, all right? I go sternum or whatever, but I don't do this, people. Don't do this. Look, his stomach is too strong. Don't hit his stomach. I know the kata says, you know, to the sternum, right? Then do the sternum all the way. In my other videos, I talked about, you know, how you want to strike from his sternum up to his face. Okay? Don't go lower. It's too strong, right? Number one, his body's too strong. Number two, yes, he can take a blow there, and then he'll make you eat the fist to your own face, right? So don't do that. So the kata, it's one, okay? If he punches the other hand, same. I'm already here. I'm not gonna switch my stance. I'm already here. Bam, right under here. All right, straight here. Okay? So that's very simple, isn't it? Remember, anyone who tells you complicated moves, question them. Say, why? Why would I do something like that, okay? Always respect your teacher, but at the same time, you also want to get good information from your teacher as well, okay? Likewise, if you are a teacher, teach your student, you know, practical stuff, okay? Don't make your student doubt the materials that you teach them, okay? In my channel, I'm very honest, and that's because I want to preserve Okinawan karate, okay? Because the more fancy stuff, the more stuff that we talk way above our head and we can't prove it, this is the reason why we lose students. So let's preserve and teach the right way. Okay, so here, and then next one, this move here, this move. So I have seen countless videos on how people interpret this move like, like, okay, if he punches here, right, and then you grab his hand, turn over, grab, palm, okay, like that. Turn, so punch, he punches here, grab, up, turn over, bam. Look, if that's how you want to do it, if that's how you want to teach your student, be careful, okay? Because nobody in their right mind is going to do stuff like that, right? If you're able, let's say if he punches here and you're able to grab him and then turn to do all this, it's too much work. Number one, it's too much work. Number two is as you turn, you get dizzy. You try to do it really fast, you get dizzy, okay? I take a different twist on that, okay? My twist is if he punches here, right? If I'm able to deflect this way here, I turn around, but not turn around to strike him like that. If I'm able to here, to grab him here, he's gonna punch there, right? You gotta go to the side this way. See how I go to the side? You see how his arms are already on my shoulder? Right now he's tightened up because I don't know if he even knows what I'm gonna do. I haven't shown him this yet. But here, look how I bend down, right? And then broken. Think about it, right? So if he comes here and I'm right here, catch. You can zoom in a little bit, see me here, catch, right? I just turn, I step to the side here, step to the side, turn. See, he's already over my shoulder, and bam, right? As I'm bam here, then I step, bam, then I do that hammer fist. Think about that. Try in your dojo, try it yourself. If you don't like it, put it in my comments. Put in the comments below and I'll respond to that. Okay, the same, so if he punches here, and let's say if you're able to catch him here, right? Just turn to the side, watch for this hand. If you punch his side here, you see how he's already off angle, and here, this is my control. Bam, break it, okay? Bam, break it, and then from here, you can step up and go right in the back of his head, right? That's the kata. So when the kata goes like this, here, bam, up and turn and break. It just go here, turn, break in your shoulder, and then bam, right? Makes so much sense. Try it, okay? Try it, and you'll see a difference. You will appreciate some of the stuff that you're doing here. Okay, right after that move is what? So pump, and then next move, punch, isn't it? Punch, and then you turn. Okay, so I'm gonna go this angle here for video purpose, since I only have one camera. For punch is a punch. I'm not gonna teach you an application on that, right? You don't need me to teach and spend another 3 minutes of this video talk about punch. And then after punch, you go this way, right? This way here, it's just a ready stance. This is where I find Matsubayashi as well as other styles. I particularly don't like the technique. Again, comment below, let me know what you think. I don't like the technique as it does like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Why? Because I see punching me here. So I have seen also in other schools, they said if he punches, block this way right here, block this way, back fist. Okay, and then same thing, block this way, back fist, block this way, back fist. Look, like I said, he's a strong guy. Okay, if he punches me here and I'm blocking him this way here, no. This here, as I'm doing this here, my shoulder, my elbow, everything is restricted, right? He will go through my ribs. Number one, he'll go through my ribs. Number two, he'll punch in my face too, so I have no ribs and no face left, okay? So therefore, we modify that block. We modify that block to make it different, okay? And it becomes, it punches here, this way. You see that? This way here. So I have friends who practice Wing Chun. I practice Wing Chun myself. They call this the Wing Chun block, okay? Wing Chun block. Well, it's the same thing, right? At the end of the day, look, we all live under the sun. You create a kata and you come up with whatever name you like, okay? But in karate, we do this move. In Wing Chun, they do this move. But it's basically the same, okay? Don't put it on your hip this way. Bring it out. So if he punches, bring it out this way. You see that? Number one is I distance him to hit me because I intercept him before he hits me here, okay? And number two, having this here, it's easier for my shoulder to be aligned. I no longer look unnatural. I look natural here, right? So as I block him here, then I stop and go that, right? So it's a kata. The kata, instead of this, that, it goes this. Bam, see? And I'm back. So we go, bam, bam, back. Okay? It makes so much sense. Okay? And you have 3 of that in the kata. And the next one, same. Out, see? Bam. And then next one, out, bam. So much sense. So when you do your kata, this way here, down. See? This way. Down. Right? Slow. 1, bam. Slow. 1, bam. Okay? Incorporate that to your kata. It will change the entire Pinan Sandan. Pinan Sandan is one of my favorite kata, my favorite kata. So I would like for it to be your favorite too. And at the end of the day, it's only your favorite when it makes sense. When things don't make sense, nothing is a favorite, okay? All right. This one here also drives me crazy, which is the last one, right? The last one is let me get to this angle better. So we go pump, pump, and then punch, yeah? And then this step here. 1, 2. The last two moves, okay? The last 2 moves. Okay. I have seen videos and I have been in dojos where they tell me some of these applications that it makes me think, right? It makes me think because does it gonna work? And in my head, I'm like, maybe. But the chance of it to work is very slim, okay? The first one is somebody grab you from behind. Somebody grab you from behind like that, right? Like that. Down, grab you from behind like that. So if you grab me from behind, right? Grab me from behind, you make space to go this way. Bam! And then throw. Look, grab me again. Look, if somebody can grab me tight, look, you ain't gonna move anyway. The reality is, okay, rest. The reality is, when people grab you, they're gonna grab you tight. They're gonna grab you tight, right? So once they grab you like that already, forget it. You're not gonna even move to elbow them. So the only time you're able to elbow them is like this. When they come up, put the hand out. When you see the hand, then you do this, bam. Then that will work. But then again, you're like, oh, what, do you have eyes in the back of your head? How are you gonna know when he comes up like that and then for you to turn to do that? You just don't, okay? So that doesn't make sense either, right? The first technique didn't make sense. The second technique also doesn't make sense as well, okay? So also I have seen other style where they do a head choke. This one. Yep, head choke, this one. And then again, you turn around and you go back. Look, thank you. It's the same concept, okay? Once they put you in a choke like that already, you're done, right? Can you get out of these grabs, this grab and this choke? Of course you can, and I'm going to have a separate video to teach you how to get out of that. But for this application here, it's not gonna work, people. It's not gonna work, okay? I also went to Okinawa where they said when someone grab you here, you punch them this way here to their face, right? This way here to their face. Look, and I've seen it too. I've seen some of these senseis who their arm is smaller, so they're able to go over to their neck and then hit the guy back here. Look, I have big arms, right? If you have a big bicep, then you're not gonna go back there, okay? You're not gonna go back there, so you're not gonna do that move, right? Think about it, right? If you have skinny arms, yes. But then also think about this. If you have skinny arms and then you hit them like that, you think you're gonna hurt them? I don't know, because think about these guys in UFC, right? When they're on the ground and stuff, they're willing to say, hey, go ahead, punch me. You punch me and I'm gonna just break your arm. The same thing like this. They're gonna say, yeah, punch me and then I'm just gonna choke you out, right? So these are food for thought, right? So now you're gonna wonder, you're like, all right, Len, all that stuff that you just said, then how are you going to interpret this move to make it into an application? And then here you go, ready? All right, so with that being said, then how do we use these moves, okay? Simple, think about this, okay? All of our bankai has been taught based on what? Based on when our opponent strikes us, right? So then we're gonna interpret this also as when they strike us as well, right? So from here, let's say if opponent, fighting stance, opponent punches you, see how I thrust to his body, his face? Because this is either high block here or chest block, it doesn't matter, right? Once I'm here, I'm gonna either grab him here or I'm gonna grab his gi, his shirt or whatever. Then we do this one, grab here and we pull. Watch how I pull, pull. See that? As I pull in, I strike his face. So one, grab, pull, pull, strike. Makes more sense, people, all right? Makes more sense when he's here, block, if I pull his hand, strike. See how I pull him? Strike. Versus this. Stand still, he's coming, strike. Look, you don't have eyes in the back of your head to react that fast, right? Especially for this application here, okay? So even same thing for the other side. He come, see how I come up here? If I grab shirt, right, pull, just strike. Or here, if I can grab hand, pull, strike. Okay? Sink your body and strike. Okay? Just simple as that. Let's say now he goes from this side here, inside. Remember I said what happened if it's inside, right? Can I do the same thing? Watch this hand, right? Now you really have to think. So if you decided to here and you want to do that move, same. You want to turn this way here before he punches out, grab, and use this, right? So kata is this, isn't it, right? Kata is this, isn't it, right? So before, when we're outside, we use the fist. Now we're inside, watch this, guys. We use the elbow. Think about it. Think about it, okay? He goes in, out, pull, as he punches, use the elbow. You see that? In the kata, is this, isn't it, right? You see, they keep telling you, use the fist. But look the elbow, right? Use the elbow. Use the elbow. See? So there you have it. Applications for Pinan Sandan. I believe that only in our dojo that we have this type of application concept. If you like what you just saw, please click like, subscribe, and put the comments below. What else do you want to see? What other applications from different katas that you want me to explain on? And with that, thank you very much. And please continue to watch these videos, and I'll see you in the next one.